The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the Magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
Oh, I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
What's up? It's another beautiful night.
What's going on?
What's going on? We're live, we're back. Shop is open, officially open, man. It's a beautiful night in Miami, man. MIA is beautiful.
You thought you were still in LA, huh?
Nah. It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful... Dude, why you hating on LA? It's a beautiful night in Miami, man.
You thought you were still in LA.
Tonight we're just going to chop it up. So we call it.
We're going to call it Chop It Up with a Crew?
Chop it up with a crew, yeah.
All right,
As you see, I am to see my boy John is running late, but...
Nah, we taking over.
Yeah, well, taking over. He's running a little
We locked the door.
Yeah. But we got some of our favorite hosts tonight in the house still. Leah, what's up? What's up, Polight?
What's going on? How everybody doing this Good Friday night?
It's a beautiful night in Miami, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Misha J, what's up? Still on that beauty thing, huh? What's up? John is running a little bit late. Norris, Sassy, what's up, Sassy? Norris, Black IT. Okay, well, tonight's program is called Chopping It Up. Well, we're just gonna go into different segment to see what's going on, what's happening in the news, what's happening in the social media world. We're gonna talk about.
All right, so tonight we're gonna talk about. We got 3 topics. We're gonna talk about Mr. Brother Polight.
Mr. Brother Polight.
I don't know if everybody heard.
Yeah, we're going to say that, Mr. Still.
What went down with him in sunny Miami, to be exact.
Oh, man, Miami, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Another topic we're going to hit on is Quentin Tarantino. He did an interview a couple of weeks, or I don't know if it was a couple of weeks, but it's been resurfacing saying that, he's not giving his mother not a penny.
Yeah. He's saying he's not giving his mother a penny from his earning. You know, he's a director and everything because of statements that she made when he was trying to make his career.
Yeah, she said.
She made some statements.
And he said, nah, that's it.
He's still older at it.
Yeah, he said, yo, you ain't getting this and you ain't getting that.
That's a mother, man.
So that's why we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's a matter. What's your opinion on that?
And all y'all OnlyFans people.
Yeah. This is the next one.
All y'all OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff, but I know people going in hard on it. But the reason for people going in hard on this thing, it's not the reason they're gonna block it.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else to look forward to going into it? I don't know about it.
Nah, they're just gonna go back to their regular free paid sites or regular free sites.
Oh, so regular, you don't have to pay. Okay, I mean, I guess it just becomes a regular site.
Yeah.
Like Instagram. Yeah. But ladies, what we're gonna start off with Like IT, you have more info on it. The
Which
Dr.
one? Dr. Polight. Nah, brother Polight.
Brother Polite.
All right.
Well, we're not gonna cast him out so fast. You know what they said allegedly.
I don't really know, but I mean, they did say some stuff that they did find, and I don't know if it's gonna be alleged.
Stuff meaning they find Siemens and the young lady and all those things on her clothes. That's what they read the news reading. This young lady is 14, but it was. Nisha,
I'm just hoping like you can explain the significance of this person for those who's not in Florida.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Brother Polight, I mean, he's
a motivation speaker.
He's a motivational speaker. The crazy thing about it is,
he wrote a lot of books.
Yeah, he has a lot of books out. He has a rap song out too. It wasn't really all that hot, but he has a rap song out.
Yeah,
he's
a lot of celebrity look up to him also.
Yeah.
So he has his status.
He's supposed to be very knowledgeable in in health, in the spiritual aspect, on a lot of different areas. He's supposed to be very in tune with his higher self.
Yeah.
What is
his higher self.
Okay.
Is he very popular with the rap community and the?
He's very popular on the YouTube.
He's very popular with a lot of women because he supposedly has like 7 wives?
Oh no, I thought it was 4.
Yeah, that was 7? Part of it too.
No, it's more than. I think it's more than 4 because he showed like he took a picture with like all of them. It's probably more than 7 allegedly.
But one of those wives, that's one of the wives, that's the daughter.
His sister.
The sister
of the wife.
Oh,
see,
I heard daughter.
It was a daughter.
I'm sorry. Yes, it is
the daughter.
And she was a girlfriend. She wasn't the wife.
He's messing with the mother and the daughter.
Allegedly.
So he has no boundaries.
No.
Allegedly, what they said was he was telling the mom he wanted to bond with the daughter, meaning his stepdaughter. He wanted to bond with her, get to know her. This is what we heard from the source. He wants to bond with the daughter, so he actually takes the daughter out.
He took her on a trip to Miami.
To a club.
He tried to get her in the club.
No, but
the club was closed.
Yeah, the club was closed. You are such a celebrity. You should know if that club is open or not. You're taking out this young lady to the club. The next day,
how's she gonna get in?
It is COVID. He probably didn't know because it's COVID.
She 14. How's she getting in?
Huh?
She 14. How's she getting in?
Brother Polight. He was using his
status.
I guess.
But from what we are hearing is that he wanted to bond with the young lady. He went out. The club was closed. The mother was somewhere else at a different hotel. Your first.
Oh, she was here.
Your first choice, yeah.
I didn't know she was here. I thought she was back home.
No, I don't think she would leave that far. The mom is at a next hotel. What he didn't know when he realized the club was closed,
he went to another hotel.
Why would you go to another hotel when?
Wait, hold on. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
So the mom was at a hotel. He took the 14-year-old to bond with her at a club.
Was going to a club. Yeah.
It
seems like just me and herself. We're gonna get to know each other.
So let me tell you, he's gonna take a 14-year-old girl to a club, a nightclub, to bond with her.
Yeah.
And then
a club.
So that club was closed. So then he decided, I'm not going to take you to a club. I'm going to take you to a hotel.
That's what the news said.
Another hotel where the mother was not at.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Too. Then they're saying he forced the young lady start drinking, dancing, touching her different areas of our body.
Wine, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, wine and dine, do all in these stuff, and trying to what? Let her throw.
That part I don't really know too.
Yeah, I tune into it.
Yeah. Because I'm hearing like different stories.
Yeah, that's why we said we don't know.
Well, I lost all
we can't
respect.
cast them off. We can't cast them off so quick.
I actually, he was talking about, he did a video where he was talking about some stuff that was dealing with COVID, and not only COVID, but he had a video that he was doing like some making your own almond milk, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I actually followed him in pertaining to like health stuff and certain things. So when I seen the picture of him and like all those women, and he was saying that it's his birthday and something, and basically he was just like saying
that you didn't want no more almond.
I cut it off at the head. I was like, I cannot believe. I was like in disbelief. I was like, what is wrong with him? What has happened? Because I literally seen the difference from how he was before to that, and it was apparent. So I just completely stopped watching him.
Yeah, because I watched a video of him one time with he was very convincing on investment and how to invest and what to turn over your money, and it was very interesting, you know. But I didn't really follow him, or to know that this comes out now. But it's not different from any other thing that comes out, and we're not going to use
absolutely right.
The race car is they want to get at him, they want to get at another black guy, you know.
Yeah, because and when it comes down to it, I mean, when it comes down to business is business, and your personal life is your personal life. So you try not to mix the two. But the whole thing is that he's putting it out there for us to get into his personal life, and he's making it more of, he really don't. He from my understanding, he don't care what people think about what he chooses to do. He really don't. But at the same time, if that's what you want to do, I mean, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, but there's nothing personal in this. But it's sad to know that.
Well, all of that is very personal. That is very personal, because he's you can see how he's getting into himself.
Yes, that's what it
no
sounds
longer
like to me.
About informing his fellow peers and being informative. Everything now is flashy. He's taking pictures of cars. He's doing all this type of stuff. He's taking pictures of women. He's flying the women around. It's a big transition, and I saw it.
He's in the real estate.
Oh, okay.
He got like a real estate book.
Oh, he writes a few books.
He into crypto.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying he into crypto too. Uh-oh.
I didn't hear much about the story with the 14-year-old girl, but apparently it's something that needs to humble him. That's what it sounds like to me. He needs humbling.
So, I honestly never heard of this guy until this allegation came out. And be honest with you, Aaliyah, sounds like you're on the right track. I'm not one to judge if that's the case.
Right.
But I just feel like he saw a platform and he ran with it.
He did.
And especially with this COVID, and a lot of people are trying to go the most holistic way. Like, they're seeking this time to, I guess it would be a good idea to go holistically because of health reasons. So, and I don't know. It's very disturbing to hear that he possibly could have molested this 14-year-old kid.
Yeah, it's very disturbing to me too, because what parents would leave stepdad to take their daughter to a club to bond? You don't bond that way. You bond at home. You bond that family gathering. You bond at park. You do, to a club. What kind of bonding could be at a club?
Yeah, that's and you don't know who is the father. Is he the father or someone else is the father?
No, he's not the father.
He's not the father.
Right. So just imagine you being that father finding out.
Was he speaking out? I thought he speak out on these allegations? Didn't he speak out on them? Don't he have a video?
No, I've never seen it.
I've seen a video
I just know that
today
his
about
lawyer
him
is speaking
talking
out.
about something.
Yeah, because this allegation I think is from February.
Yeah, from February.
From February.
Wow, and is this now hitting the media?
Yeah, I guess this is now when they do as much as investigation, and they decided to do it now.
Was he charged?
He was charged with rape.
Rape, yeah.
They gonna get him in jail. All I'm saying, his
They
ass
are.
is gonna get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His ass is going to get
serious.
dealt with in jail. All I got to say, because they don't deal with that, especially when it comes to a female being.
Yeah, I even hear about
it.
But I even hear about a situation, a jail situation already is out there too. A jail situation where the inmates, a few inmates, recognize him and say, "Is that?" And he actually said, "No, I'm not." You know, meaning his name, knowing his name.
Right, they knew who he was,
said,
and he was trying to say he wasn't that person.
He wasn't. When some of the police officers shouted out to him in his name, and he answered to them, and it's like, "What's happening?" He actually answered them and said, "Hey, brother, such and such, and yeah." So he's actually messing up himself in jail too.
He's going to get dealt with in jail.
Yeah,
he's going to get dealt with in jail. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and I think where he's at is some form of rape unit. They know if you come in there.
Yeah.
So they were asking him if it's.
So they got him on that one level, that one floor.
Rape. That's what they were asking him, because the unit that maybe he's in, it's just rape people go there. Rape inmates.
So here's my thing: when people get in trouble like that, how he didn't post bond or he didn't like. I'm not that educated to say that he could get out of jail, but he
riding around in Rolls Royces. He should.
Hey, his
network. And see, that's me looking.
The network is $3 million.
Correct. So obviously his bond is very high that he can't post it, or he's fronting as if he has money.
One of the two.
But we're not even sure if he's in jail or if he's just,
Well, how many wives he has? Because that's a lot of people to support.
Every dude that is a king, man, we should have 7.
He has 7?
And they're all different nationalities.
7 headaches.
Every dude should have
he bragged about it. He said you're supposed to have a woman for every nationality.
Sound like he has a little bit of what's the face in him? What's the guy?
Africa.
R. Kelly.
Not R. Kelly.
No. The comedian?
Mariah Carey's ex-husband.
Cannon Nick?
You said Mariah Carey?
Yes. Nick Cannon. He got Canonized.
No, Nick Cannon is doing. Nick Cannon is
producing.
I like Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon he has the money, so he's producing.
He's spreading love.
He's also saying he's had children with several different women of different nationalities.
Yeah, he got 3 sets of twins.
I don't know how that man is doing that. I mean, I know scientists as part of that. There's no way.
Yeah.
Because
especially Mariah Carey at her age.
Yes.
Twins. Yeah.
Twins. I just think he got twins in his family.
Nah, because it's a woman's egg that splits. Please no. It's a woman's egg that splits. It's not a sperm that splits. It's a woman's eggs that split. Oh, it's 2
I thought it was those swimmers.
I thought it was the swimmers that go into that, and 2 just went into that egg.
No, the egg has to split so many times, but it could be 2 swimmers hitting 2 eggs. It could be, but not 3 freaking times. Come on. What's the
what you mean?
No.
Sound natural to me.
No. Well, a lot of celebrities are
we're looking up too much.
Basically producing they're going to the scientists and helping them choose with sex how many they want. It's like I forgot what they call it.
It's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know why my brain is going blank right now. Maybe because it's
In
Friday.
vitro, is it?
It's not. It's like customizing or celebrity baby making, basically. But I
So-
was told when on the things that I listen to, like you could basically go to a geneticist and decide if you want to have twins or if you want to have a boy. It's like specifically manufacturers where they take your sperm or egg and then they can filter it so that you can have the sex of the baby
Into
that
the
you want.
woman's uterus.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I know
Nick
it's
Cannon just
I
said,
don't know the name.
baby mama. So
Huh?
baby mama number 3, I'm gonna have
Right.
twins with
Oh,
you.
it's
Baby
designer.
mama
It's
number
called
4.
Designer babies. It came to me. Designer babies. That it just came to me.
He said-
Designer babies. So
He
you can
said,
make
"Hey,"
what you
The
want.
world we're living in.
he said, "Baby mama number 4, you're gonna have one child.
Right.
baby mama,
Because
baby mama number 5."
I think even with Nick, he's had like 2 twins, not to go on him. 2 sets of twins, like almost back to back. If I'm not
Yeah, he got
misinformed.
one with
Mariah.
Mariah, and
So what?
2 sets.
Yeah.
From
But what
the
you
other
think?
2.
Our
And then
celebrity are failing us. We're looking up to celebrity too much. Some people, and they're failing us from every angle, man.
I mean, he did say he do use condoms, though. I don't know how often, but
Nick?
he said, "Yeah, I use them.
Oh.
I use them.
Oh,
You
well.
know, I got real
Wow.
intimate."
Got some great shit.
Well, back to this Professor. What's his name? Brother
Brother
Polight. Okay. He sounds a little like he's slipping some of the juice, and you know, I don't know, maybe some of the holistic stuff got molded.
I think he just began to get into himself, and he got so into himself, he probably just, you know, people be thinking when they get into themselves like that, they think they can do whatever they want to.
Well,
And
What they allegedly said, he's gonna be charged for giving a minor alcohol.
How long has he been in the light?
I hope she's not pregnant.
Oh yeah.
How long was what?
Think of that.
Oh, okay. So he's out on bail.
He's out on there.
Yeah.
Oh, so he has money, Aaliyah. He might probably cash in that roles.
What's his network?
3 million.
His network is 3 million.
That's just a network. I don't know
Who
what.
says that?
Yeah.
That on me.
Wikipedia?
Nah,
Oh,
it was Wikipedia.
No, yeah, I'm missing.
because you know they lie.
Black eyed tea.
They lie.
Yo, I told you we taking over the shop. I mean, you can't see my face, but I'm here.
Yeah, I see you.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Anisha, is it the IVF? What's it called for the
In
baby?
vitro fertilization.
Okay, so IVF. Okay.
This dude ain't far from this anyway. You want to get it right, you know?
So they
What
can
you
literally- They can literally take his sperm and her eggs, harvest them, so they can specifically. They know that they're having a boy and a girl. It's called designer babies. This is what I heard through a podcast that I listened to. That they can actually genetically make their boy or the girl with the money.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you could do it, why not?
No. So you would support that?
I honestly would not support that
Lisa, yeah.
because
Yeah.
I put like this. There are people who don't even want to know the sex. You know what I'm saying, of the child.
Yeah.
So, you know, and me, honestly, I don't think if I had the money that I would want to do that. I don't know.
I mean, it depends on the circumstances. Say, for instance, I'm 45 or 46, and then, you know, I might have I need a little push. Then I would consider doing it. But if I'm just, you know, if I could have been younger and they would have said like, oh, hey, do you want to do this? I probably would have been like, nah, I just do it the traditional way, you know, keep it traditional.
I think I would be more concerned with the partner's mental and physical health than the baby sex. Like I would be concerned with like more the health issue of the parents than versus knowing if it's a boy or a girl. I think
No,
that would
but
be
I'm
my
thinking.
concern.
I thought it was you would be the mother and the father would be whoever you wish.
choose.
And y'all just
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think what I'm trying to say is,
Oh,
I
you mean
would
if
more-
you had to do it on the outside and then have it implanted in you?
right? I would be more concerned about the health issues either parent would have before I have this child.
No, I'm not implanting nobody's sperm and egg in me. No,
right. Like I would literally
not happening.
Like I don't care what sex it is, as long as it's a healthy child. As long as I wouldn't care what the sex would be. I wouldn't.
I don't know what they have going through the bloodstream. No,
You can't say that. You're offending other people.
No thanks.
No, I couldn't do that. I don't think I would mess with science like that. Whatever, I just
nope. I don't want
or
that
if you
DNA
want to
running
do
through my
the
system.
OnlyFans and then we end it off.
No,
with
but
Quentin
you're
Tarantino.
offending other people right now because
Oh, that's them.
Trying.
Everybody have their choice. That's my opinion.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into the OnlyFans next.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
I thought the OnlyFans was last.
Nah, man.
No.
Hey, hold on. I'm Black Eyed T. We can do however we want it.
Well, when I found out about it, I was like, oh my God, because I almost set up my OnlyFans account last week and I found out how much these women were making. I was gonna set up my only account and I was practicing my moves. You know how I do, right?
My
take away with it. And I'm like, oh no. I could in
my cash.
So I was going to do that only things. I was going to show a little shoulder,
Uh-oh.
Do that.
Uh-oh. What you was doing? What you was doing? My cash.
Go ahead.
My cash. What you about to show? What you about to show? Oh, snap. Hold up. Get my wallet out. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute now.
But does anyone ever try to jump on it?
Hey, everybody want a cheeseburger? Everybody want a cheeseburger? Cheeseburger? Nobody want a cheeseburger?
No, thank
I
you.
got it from this crackhead. Nobody want it?
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
That's that menace to society, baby.
Yeah, but this OnlyFans thing, if they remove that from it, there's nothing for no one to be
so
lagging
chill.
onto. Huh?
Oh, no, my fault. I'm just...
Yeah. So what I was saying was when I found out about the OnlyFans accounts being deleted, well, rather they would get rid of the OnlyFans account, the ones that are showing sexually explicit content. I was like, oh, all these people don't quit their jobs. All these strippers are going to be like, oh, no. Like people were making money.
They better start stacking up because they got until October.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure some other platform is going to come out and just take over that era. But still,
don't they have back? What is it called? Back up.
Hey, you realize this now?
Yeah, back page or something.
Corey, what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
Hey.
You realize Black Planet, everything in between.
You realize, John. Listen, John is the guy. John is the guy who forget dates, and you see how we got that OnlyFans date. He said October 1st.
He knew exactly the date.
Right. That's
somebody
alarming.
be watching.
So what?
Somebody be watching.
That's alarming.
Now I got some friends. I got some friends that got it.
Sure.
I'm just supporting home team.
It's not me.
Oh.
I'm one of his friends. It's not me. Hey, Black Eyed T, it's you.
Or
It's you.
I don't have no time for that.
Female OnlyFans.
You don't got. I don't got.
If they take that out, I guess the site is gonna go boom.
But you know why all this is happening, though, right?
Why?
Because the backers, the money, the bankers, they're not trying to hear that. See, it's a bigger picture than what we're really seeing up front.
You're not making enough.
Well, what happened prior to this, Pornhub.
How do you know what demon time is? What's your account number?
Well, Pornhub had some issues with their
what is Pornhub?
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
It
Say
sound
what
like a
you said.
hubcap. I don't know. It sound like a hubcap. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was somewhere they said about a car. Okay, sorry.
Like hubcaps. Pornhub, I guess so. Look at Leah. Look at Nisha. They acting like
Yeah,
they
I'm like,
don't
what are you
know.
guys
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Yeah. You don't know the site?
Huh?
No.
No.
You're about to get your own OnlyFans page. You don't know
That
the
was a
site.
joke.
And Aaliyah, you got that look on your face too, so you don't know the site?
No.
What is
I plead the
OnlyFans?
fifth. I plead the fifth.
Come on, guys.
So I'm
Sorry.
just saying. Okay. So it's a porn site. Okay?
It's a good site.
What's the name of it?
Huh?
What's the name of it?
Pornhub.
Oh, that's what you said. You said Pornhub.
I thought all I heard was Hub.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so now y'all know it. Now y'all know it. Okay. That's what I'm asking.
All
I'm
I
like,
heard
oh.
was Hub. I didn't hear anything
Oh, my
else. I'm
bad.
like, what's
Yeah, I thought you was talking about something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hey.
we're on the same page now. Okay,
You
cool.
made Janja look like only he was. Knows it?
I don't know it. That's what I'm trying to figure it out.
No, all I heard was the word Hub. I didn't hear anything
Okay.
else.
Yeah, Pornhub. Pornhub got it home. Okay. So Pornhub had issues with MasterCard and Visa, for people that pay for that. So because of some of the contents. So they pulled out. So because of that now it's like now there's a whole heap of different things going on with the pedophilia and different things like that. So people are shifting. Things are shifting. So because of that now, the heat is on OnlyFans as well. So their backers are basically telling them they have to reconstruct. You understand?
Oh.
Even though it was basically built off of them having a platform for adult
Content.
actresses. Right. Well, actresses, a lot of the adult actors and actresses, that was their platform. It was really it's a UK company, really. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So and in the UK, you know how it go. You know how it go, right? That's you really know how
They don't know how it go.
What?
UK, it's right like this. UK is just
You know
like
how it
whatever.
goes.
Anything goes. Anything goes. You don't remember that Big Daddy? Anything goes. Y'all know the song?
He's not singing it. He's probably not singing it right.
I'm singing it correct.
I
Anything
don't believe
goes.
so.
Pippin' ain't easy. Yeah, you don't remember the song? You from the South. You only know Big Daddy songs. So that doesn't make sense. At least you should know this. But anyway, that was the whole situation with it. So that's why all the shit right now. So Pornhub,
Are you trying not to say the name?
No, I'm talking about OnlyFans. I said Pornhub
Oh.
by accident. So
By accident.
So it's like Linda. So the deal with OnlyFans is that they're trying to appease to everyone because now they know from them shifting everything like that so abruptly, it's gonna have everybody in an uproar. And everybody they paychecks getting cut. You see what I'm saying? So now how do you fix all of that and balance it out and still have a platform at the end of the day? Because what could happen, it can end up like everything else. Like what was the other one for?
Leave and move somewhere else.
Huh?
Everybody could leave and move somewhere else.
Well, that's how I normally is gonna end up.
Yeah.
You know, like everything else. What was it? Twitter, tweet, this, that. What's the other older stuff?
Twitter, tweet.
You know what I mean? What's
Twitter
the older
and
stuff?
tweet is.
What's the stuff that Justin Timberlake bought back? That site where all the bands and stuff used to be on. You know what?
SoundCloud.
Huh?
Oh, more MySpace.
MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Like MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Like MySpace was something. MySpace became whack. And it moved on to something else. Somebody else picked it up. Somebody else trying to do something with it. So if things don't work out with this, because they're basically at a rock and a hard place. The people that's providing some of the back ends, they're not messing with you if you're going to deal with this type of stuff that has certain contents that may leak in with child pornography or anything else. But remember, these are people uploading these things. So now, all of a sudden, they're going to have to police every single thing.
Yeah.
And
People
I
are
don't
going
think
to
they have enough. I don't think they have enough manpower to do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
Nisha,
look at y'all two look so sad now.
She has her only friend.
It's just like, okay, they're going to be moving on to another platform. They'll find another platform. And people are racing to get their content out there, I'm sure. They're probably trying to find another platform.
But
already.
How far does this OnlyFans go?
Oh, hold on.
The contents.
Hold on. I don't mean to side swipe for a minute. But I came in a little late. So just touching back on Brother Polight for a minute. And this is, like I said, alleged. You know what I'm saying? So
It's happening.
good?
Allegedly.
Can I say it?
Go ahead, Corey.
Okay. So what I'm saying right now is, with the situation that happened with him, this is just for, and it goes for male and females, that sometimes, again, you have to be careful when you bring in your circle when it comes to the kids. You see what I'm saying? Because, again, when it comes to that whole redating situation and you already have kids, what? Okay. So it becomes very delicate. You know what I'm saying? Because even from hearing the story, how it was told, it still seems kind of puzzling. Yeah. For a mother to allow her 14-year-old, not
Right.
18, but a 14-year-old daughter, after having an argument with her, to leave with someone. Now, I don't know how long they've been together, but either way, from how the report says, it was told, I'm going to take her to a club. That's just puzzling to me.
That's the part that blows my mind. A club.
Even with my son, if I'm dating somebody and that person tell me, I'm going to bring him with me to a club, and I know he's like 14,
maybe that wasn't said.
Well, as far as the report,
that's what it says.
So I'm just going off the report. And the report said that he stated to the mother, I'm going to basically take her to just, well, not so much to bomb, but to just relieve the tension. Everything that's going on between them arguing and stuff like that, I'll just take her here to, just ease the tension. But to a club. So when they got to the club was closed, and then that's how it ended up with a hotel situation.
Oh, so the mom and daughter was arguing.
Yeah.
But the mom was
initially arguing.
So the mom was staying at another hotel.
But that's still unclear.
That's
because it said he took her to his hotel. That's how the report is stated. So now, at the end of the night, took her back. Now, the thing, she had bruises and I guess her lips and stuff because of him sticking his finger down to force her to vomit, throw up, maybe the alcohol and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what alarmed the mother when he brought her back. Like she left one way and came back another. And then somehow he convinced the mother not to call police right away. But this is just recently.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So that's the
It
thing.
might be a setup.
You see,
Now that's why I said it's alleged.
allegedly. That's
So
why we said that.
again,
Yeah.
you can't jump the gun
But
automatically.
if it is a setup, he put himself in that position.
Right, and he's done it before.
Yes.
Like
Maybe-
who takes a 14-year-old child
So,
to a club?
and maybe he was trying to.
What?
He's gonna be wrongfully for giving the alcohol also, and he's trying to make her bring it up. You know that's wrong. How can you be doing that?
And was he really trying to make the liquor come up, or what was he trying to make come up?
By going to a club and
the liquor, Alia? The liquor.
No, well, they did find
Liquor.
They did find traces.
That's what I'm talking about.
So,
Yeah, he made the
so,
deposits.
right. So
He made
at the end
deposits.
of the
Somebody
day,
made
all
deposits.
right, look. So at the end of the day, you still got to answer for something.
Yeah.
Whether it was a setup, you still
What we said,
you still had the cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Kind of seemed like he
at the
set
end
up
of the day,
himself.
Huh? He set up himself.
See, that's the thing. And I think with a couple of these brothers, that's why you got to be real careful of who you let influence you from these social networks and these platforms and these different things.
And Aaliyah spoke on that earlier.
Everyone, yeah, the false
That's what
prophet
Aaliyah
situation.
said.
You know what I mean? That's the thing with it. And unfortunately, it's all. I hate that it's in our neighborhoods because again, you'll get the smooth talkers, the slick backs, and everybody that's tell you exactly what's going on in your world because of how they see certain things and then take advantage. It's like the same thing. It's like that situation where he's supposed to be consoling you, but then at the same time he's trying to get your number and I'm like, it's in between. It's like with Brother Polight again. Picture it like this: you got somebody from the hood, and it's noted that he got multiple girlfriends. It's not a secret situation. You got money in the bank. Those little things will create a beast at the end of the day.
But these dudes gotta understand how to protect themselves from the beast.
So, a lot of times
Then
you
they
feel you're
know.
untouchable. Sometimes that's how you're gonna get caught, like a Suge Knight situation. You felt you was untouchable, now you locked up. Most people that end up that way felt that they was untouchable. See what I'm saying?
This guy had people convinced about a lot of things. Alia was about to make almond milk.
Almond milk, bro. Aaliyah?
Alia,
What was that about?
no, she said she was a video. She said she was
Aaliyah.
What happened?
Aaliyah.
You said you was gonna make almond milk at one point.
I can barely hear you.
Almond milk.
Can you?
My mic is low. So
It must be the mic.
you can hear me?
You said something about almond
Nisha,
milk.
can you?
I can hear you. He was talking about almond milk. He said Aaliyah was following him for the almond milk while he was doing the almond milk.
And when you hear, but when we mention he has 7 wives, both of you get like, 7 wives. We've been hearing about these things for all our lifetime in Africa.
Yeah, but ever since I seen that video, it's been down. I'm not video. Ever since I saw him on that picture, it's like it's been downhill since then.
With the wives.
All right.
Yeah, ever since he posted that picture, it's like it's been downhill for him ever since then, and I just been waiting for something to come out.
Wow.
It's the movie.
Wow.
It's all right.
Cause it was just weird. Like, how do you go from saying all of these? It's almost like a person. Say, for instance, like you have person that's a Muslim, and it seems like they have so much dignity, and you respect them, and and you listen to and you value their opinion and their words, and then they do something that's like totally contrary to what they've been preaching, kind of, sort of. So then it's like,
it happens to the
Elijah Muhammad.
it's like I gotta question everything that you've just been going over. Like
we haven't seen before.
It happens.
Makes sense.
It happened to pastors, preachers.
Oh, of course. With every person with every great person, no matter in what kind of greatness they had, they always had a fall. So I mean, in the history of the Bible, it's all throughout the Bible about the rise and the fall of great kings, leaders, all of that. So it's bound to happen. And the reason why it happens, I think, mostly is because they end up being more what's the word? More into their ego. It becomes an ego thing versus them being a leader and a mentor like they originally started out to be.
America build people and break them a lot. It's like a control. You reach a certain startup, you reach a certain startup, that's enough. That's where you stop.
Well, nah, except you ain't playing the game anymore. That's what
You know, that's what they say. They say the biggest enemy you have is your ego. That's a person's biggest enemy. Not no other person, it's themselves.
So let's touch on this last part here. So Quentin Tarantino recently made a statement about his mother. Not believing
in his dreams.
Why do you sound so low? I don't think we planned on you being here. Walk out and come back in.
No, you start something.
And I'm taking my cheese burger.
And take that stale hamburger with you too.
Yeah, he started something. He got to be.
Is it that?
It might be.
Yeah, but what would you say? What would you do? Your mom trying to kill your dreams, but a mother is a mother. Maybe she's just thinking about the best for you.
All right.
I can't doesn't know sometimes the best for them.
So the thing is like, all right, when I guess he wasn't getting good grades.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't paying attention.
But he had a dream.
He had a dream. Yeah, he had a dream. He wasn't paying attention because all he was focusing on is, yo, I'm gonna write. Yeah.
Maybe the dream he was focusing on, it doesn't have mathematics in it.
Nah.
You see?
The only math.
Why they want him to focus on maths?
So she was saying, yo, that whole writing thing you're gonna do, it's not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah. It's
a wrap.
We've heard that from a lot of different. Look, Jay-Z spoke about it in the song before, where he said his teacher told him he wasn't opening up. Uncle,
but that's a teacher. Just like saying that. I think people just like saying them teachers don't be telling them children that. You see? Have you ever seen them? Have you seen that meme where it said, where they said you said your teacher said that you weren't never gonna be nothing, and all your teacher asked you to do was stand up in front of the class and read.
Yeah.
So when you do in a situation like that, now, if somebody dead your dream, if somebody dead your dream and you become somebody, you go back.
But apparently she didn't dead it. She actually gave it energy, yes, because of what she did. So I mean, you can look at that in two different ways, and him of all people should be able to see that the way his movies.
All right. Yeah, all right.
You telling me I'm not gonna.
So somebody telling you the trash would normally amp you up to do
harder.
More.
Yeah, that's not motivation.
You understand? So we understand that concept to it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, now do you reward that person just because
They put you down
or something like that? Because
No, you don't reward
that.
that person for that. You don't reward that person for that. But it's not about getting reward. It's about that's his mother.
Well, see, that's the thing now. Is it just
how many workers that he deal with on a daily basis? How many people have he came in contact with that didn't believe in something that he did, but at the same time, when money became involved, they was behind it.
Right, but your mother and your father is your first cheerleader, your first coach, your first. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Your first caravan driver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your first cheerleader.
Soccer mom. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
The cheerleader.
Your first cheerleader.
He needs to just get over it and stop acting like he's 10.
Yeah, we understand that, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
get over it.
No, the man.
Just last week, or the week before.
Huh?
Hold up. Mike, ain't up?
I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
Jeez. You can hear me, Nisha?
I heard you mumbling underneath your voice.
Right.
Oh.
I said, wait 1 minute. What is she saying for him to get over it, right? Why should he have to get over it? First of all, your mother and your father are the first individuals.
Why you saying it like that?
What?
First you can't hear, now she's why you saying it like that?
Did you hear how you said it? Your mother and your father.
Yeah, I didn't want the pronunciation to come out correct. That way we don't have no interruptions, no misconceptions, no things like that.
It's not like me.
What I'm saying is, your mother and your father is your first. Your mother and your father is your first go-to. The ones that help you, to amp you, to push you, to guide you, to let you know, okay, you come to them and say, oh, you come to them and you say, all right, like Nisha, you mama bear. You know what I'm saying? So we know.
Don't get me in this.
Oh my gosh.
What you mean?
You're the perfect one. You're exactly
the perfect one.
You're the perfect one.
Yeah.
You imagine now if your kids came to you and said, I don't want to do track. You're like,
that's fine.
If he's flat, he can't do track. You know what I'm saying? And then he becomes, boom, he gets the biggest thing out there. And you never went to none of his practice. You never came to anything. Every time he asked for a pair of sneakers, you're like, you keep running in that till you pick him up.
But you also have to understand, he sounds very disgruntled, like Aaliyah said. And from a mama bear point of view, I have always believed if your children at some point don't hate you in their lifespan, that means that you ain't doing your job. So
absolutely, as a parent.
So as a parent,
I don't hate mama. Wait a minute.
She said at some point,
in your life, if your child did not hate you at one point in their life, you are not doing your job. That's just my point of view.
How you gonna say true?
And the reason why I agree with Nisha, I'm gonna tell you the reason why
you're not always gonna be there.
I don't either.
The reason why I agree with Nisha is because of this.
That's why you agree with it.
There is no perfect parent.
Right.
Your child is always going to think that you could have done something or anything different from what they perceive that you could have done, and they will have something to blame you for.
Yes.
Something. It doesn't matter whether you feel like you did. Just because you feel like you did everything you could does not mean they feel like you did everything that you could.
And see, here's the thing: as a parent, this is where I'm very perplexed with this conversation. I do feel for Quentin Tarantino, but he should also know, and I don't know if this man has kids or not. Every situation is specific to him. You don't know why his mother said what she said.
Right.
You don't know what point she was trying to prove. Although he may not see it now, he may see it 10 years or 20 years from now. Why she said what she said. And like what I believe John was trying to say, and also Aaliyah, was that this is what inspired him to be this great screenwriter and film producer. Because think about it. you don't know when she told this to him and how long he's holding on to this grudge.
Oh,
I
this is back what, middle school era?
Right. So I can think of things my mother has said to me. I mean, honestly, I really do think of it.
She just needs to grow up.
To me. But also I
Childish.
say things are said in the heat of anger.
You're not getting none of my money, Mom.
No, I would never say that. Because
but his mentality, the mentality of where
Right.
he is and the decision that he's making making it from a childish decision,
Correct.
like a little boy.
Right.
What?
And you don't know why she said it. She could have been very angry with him, or maybe his work sucked. How about that?
No,
like when he first came out, don't act like his stuff was just all that.
I did not Kill Bill. I'm gonna just tell you, I didn't understand that.
He did stuff for her. He did stuff for her.
That gift scene is still a scene of both.
And not only that, what I was getting ready to say, I was going to elaborate on what Nisha said. As far as him being an adult, and not only an adult, but he's a screenwriter and he makes movies.
Are you saying it like that?
He should be well beyond that point in his life. There should be some type of matureness that he has come about or between. I can't say because everybody has their own levels, but I mean, for him to be in a position that he is, you would think that he would be more mature about the situation. We're talking about, oh, I'm not giving you not a one dime.
He get her
he is responsible whether he likes the idea of it or not. She is responsible for where he is now.
Yes,
she is responsible. Whether she was negative or positive. Positive remarks get you where you are just as well as negative remarks do.
Well, answer this one.
So Sassy says, what about narcissistic parents? You got to stay far away or they will kill your soul.
Everybody narcissistic. Let the government tell it. Everybody narcissistic. Any little thing you do, they're going to make you out to be a narcissist. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Well, I personally have come into contact with someone
John.
I am the expert on narcissist.
And some things you might do may be narcissistic.
Right.
You ever thought about that?
Negative.
Okay, well, you need to go do some more research because I was watching this video and pretty much everything that you do as a parent, they're going to label it as narcissistic. And they put in these kids' minds that as a parent, those things are narcissistic. And I do not agree with that.
I'm just going to tell you like this. There was a lot of things. My father, I can just speak from my point of view. My father was a man of few words. He didn't say much. And his actions spoke more than words. My father, right?
He said something to me one time.
I know he did. He probably told him to get the hell out of his house or stop messing with his daughter or whatever.
Daddy did. He
probably did because he was being very protective of his kids, which is I can understand. He didn't know what your agenda was. He didn't know you, Corey. Anyway, long story short, my father, right? His form of discipline was like, no, don't do that, but he never explained why. And now that I look back, a lot of the teachings that was taught to me, even though he never actually said the reasons why, I kind of like learned on my own why, and I had to figure it out. So with that being said, by not being formally told or him explaining why, taught was a way of different parenting than somebody else who explains in depth to why certain things should not be done or be done. Where I had the opposite with my mom, she just was like, yo, don't do it. And if you do it, I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Like, it was like, the belt was like corporal punishment in the house. So, she would say things and, my father would be like, oh, don't say that, to her or whatever. But, every parent has their style of teaching. And I could say that I have a good mixture of both of my parents. But have my parents ever said anything that they regret? Yes. And I've said things to my kids that I've regret and went back and apologized. I think every parent should apologize, especially when they realize that they're wrong. So you don't know the meaning why she said what she said to Quentin. I mean, I'm hoping that this was the only incident that he took from this, it sounds like. Because if there was more like abuse, I would be more concerning about his parental upbringing. But I mean, come on. Like she said she didn't like his writing and she's
entitled to her opinion. But
that
he should let her opinion.
That too.
He
that little
her
no. It's the way how she said.
And not only that,
that little writing that you're doing, it's not gonna go nowhere.
When you sit and you explain, I can understand your dad's way of
right
too as well, because when you sit down and you say, okay, well, you shouldn't do this because of this, and this, they're still not gonna know what you're talking about.
Exactly. They're still not gonna know.
It's no point in explaining why for them to come back and ask you, well, why? Because I said so.
Right. And simple. You have to understand just why. Like for instance, Black IT just said it's the way she said it, right?
He don't even know the way she said it. He wasn't there.
Well, he projected it this way. There's no difference.
Wait a minute.
There's no difference. It's the way she said it. Yes. All right. So she said it wrong. But even if she said it the correct way, he's still gonna hold on to that damn grudge.
Exactly.
Hold on, Nisha. Hold on, Nisha.
Let it go.
Hold on, Nisha. I'm telling you right now.
I'm just going off of how Quentin Tarantino said it.
No.
He said it. He said it. This little writing thing, it's not gonna go nowhere.
No, but he does.
Well, maybe he's narcissistic.
He only did one thing.
He took her out of the IRS. He took her out of the IRS.
He said, "Look, I ain't buying you no house,
and you
ain't getting that Cadillac."
That's what he said. You ain't getting that.
She likes Cadillac. He ain't gonna buy her that, and he ain't gonna buy her no house. You know, every celebrity when they make it, they buy their parents a house. He's not gonna do that. But he helped her out with other stuff, meaning the IRS. She was in situation. Yeah.
Other stuff, only stuff.
She's not entitled to help her out with what she wants. So
she ain't getting the house on the Cadillac.
Hold on, 1 minute. My man JoJo in the building, and Jomo said, "Yo, he's asking a bigger question though. He's saying, yo, because he's asking at that age in middle school, the way you guys are talking right now is as if a middle schooler is like a teenager or a young adult in college or something like that. Now, for you to tell a young child you ain't shit, okay?
That's not what she said.
That's not what she said.
Okay.
What did she say?
Okay.
You need
to. Oh my God! Wait a minute.
She actually says it.
Who are these people on the panel? Who are these people?
My man is in the building right now.
Yo.
He's asking. I gotta ask a question for them. So
all right. So
because you're talking right now, like as if like she spoke to a teenager or someone in college.
It would have been worse if he was a teenager and she spoke to him and said
you think
that.
so? Because I'm thinking a little kid.
No, it would have been worse if he was older.
You imagine now.
Still trying to. If he was at the age of maybe like 13, I could understand why it would hit him so hard because you're trying to figure yourself out at that point.
I guess
but when you're younger and you're in middle school. Oh my God, your emotions are.
Hold on.
Yeah, you don't even know.
He was a smart kid.
Certain people and certain kids are prodigies. Some kids are way advanced. They're prodigies and different things.
He's
so
smart.
You really can't tell off rip what that is.
He was smart to remember.
Especially if you're not trying to nurture that. Like you said it before on another show. Pressure brings diamonds, is what you said. You understand? So if I'm kicking the coal around, I will never know what the diamond is. You understand?
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is at the end of the day.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stop the press. Stop the press.
Go ahead.
Just because he feels as though he's successful in what it is he's doing does not mean he's good at it.
Exactly.
Well.
Does not mean he's good at it.
Well,
you can be. Do you know how many rappers out here that rap about bull that gets plenty money and is successful at it,
Yes,
that
yes.
does not make you
We
a
understand that.
rapper.
We
It does
understand
not
that.
make you.
But
It does not make you into something great. It only
I
just
think
signifies that you can make money off what it is that you're doing. That's all it
his mom,
signifies.
his mom never knew. His mom never knew how smart he was at that moment when she told him.
Who said he was smart?
He
Don't sound like he's too smart. He's still holding on to something from middle school.
Exactly, he still remembered. Maybe he put it in a script.
That's even worse.
No wonder all the mothers used to get killed in his shows.
Oh, wow.
All of them.
So it said his mom said this.
I'm just kidding. I can't remember.
Yeah, shit is effing over.
You hear what he said? Just like that.
Now, that right there is a buzzkill.
Yeah, that's a buzzkill. Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie.
That's exactly what she says.
If I heard that from my mother, especially if she's like a drinker and a smoker or something like that, she got the raspy voice. Yeah, she ain't never gonna be
how many crack babies got mamas who smoke crack and still love their mom to death no matter what she did?
I mean, I get that because the crack situation, that's a little different. You know, that's
and you don't know what.
No, it's not different. It's the same thing.
It is not, listen, have you served? If you ain't served, you ain't saying nothing. If you ain't served no bar of soap, don't say nothing, okay? Well, I'm telling you, it is totally different. It is different. Okay?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Crackheads say the most horriblest things to their kids.
Oh, listen, we understand
and
that.
I just made that word up.
But
horribly.
we understand that. But listen, when I tell you, so the crackhead really don't even know what century or what planet they're on. Listen, you tell a crackhead, yo, I need that car. You need a car? I get it.
Yeah, because listen,
they're gonna lift that car up, trying to bring it over to you. They don't know what.
That's yeah, bull.
So you're not supposed to blame a mom.
I'm not saying that you don't blame. I'm not saying that she doesn't have accountability for what she's said. She definitely is owed accountability, but there definitely has to be a point to wherein he has released that whatever issue that is that he has with his mother and realizes that has created who he is, because apparently he was determined to be who she said that he wasn't going to be, and he feel like he was going to use that against her, but it's not going to work, because while you still holding on to something, the other person has gone on about their business and they're not even thinking about it.
Well, that's true. But then now again, the bigger question at the end of all of that. Let's say you had an ex or something, okay? Do you reward the ex after the ex used to abuse you, let's say, or something like that?
No, because they're an ex.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
We're not talking about an ex. We're talking about the woman
that... Let me take it off the ex.
We're talking about a woman that gave birth to you.
Right, but then that's what I'm saying, the nurturing half of it now. If she's not even caring about making sure that she is within guidelines of guiding you into the proper future. Then
how many parents can say that they're guiding their children into the proper future?
None.
None.
We're not going to say parents don't make mistakes. Parents shout at kids. Parents.
We're not talking about mistakes. We're talking about what you're saying of saying somebody being nurturing. There are so many parents out here, even though they feel like they're doing the right thing, the children don't want that.
Well, trauma.
That's my point. That's my point. Even if she was nurturing, even if his mother was nurturing enough to say, okay, well, go ahead and do this career, and she gave him support and all of that type of stuff, and it never came into fruition. Is he still going to feel the same? Do the kids still feel the same way when that stuff don't come into fruition?
I think he would really say.
That's my point exactly. So why be upset if it didn't go the way that you wanted to, just because of something that your mother said to you? You have to let that stuff go.
Let me explain something to you. Most.
Everybody's not a mature. Every adult is not mature enough. Not even him, which we see, and he should be able to see that if he's not mature enough to let that go, then he should
you,
understand the fact that when she said what she said, she wasn't mature.
I'm gonna give you something. Just sit back in your seat, relax your feet, and don't say nothing. Hear it out. Now, you got two other artists that's in this music industry that felt the same. Now, it's been years since certain things happened to them. Jay-Z, number one, said the same thing about his teacher and his uncle. His uncle, when he went to him and he was rapping to him and letting him know, like, yo, how his uncle basically didn't even pay him no attention. He's like, okay, I'll show you later on. He even rapped about it in one of his songs. Okay, oh. Sit back, relax your feet. Next, 50 Cent. That was his biggest motivation. When he went to Ja Rule, I told Ja Rule, hey man, I like what you're doing, man. You know, and Ja Rule basically brushed him off. Like, man, get out of here. He was on a video set. That put the battery in 50s back to just go and annihilate Ja Rule. So, if it's something like, if these two individuals can have that they held up, and this not even from their parent, these are outsiders. Jay-Z, that's his uncle, and his teacher. Ja Rule was just somebody in the neighborhood. If that can still hold penance in this person for all this time, why am I not feeling some way if my mother tell me I'm not good enough?
And that's your mom.
I didn't say that you wouldn't feel some type of way. What I said was that at this point, he should be mature enough to know that she was not mature when people don't realize what they say. When you understand in the way people work in general, you can't put a standard on someone else that you don't put on yourself. Just know Jay-Z looking at other people the same way people looked at him. Just know 50 Cent looking at people the same way people looked at him. He not giving everybody a chance. Jay-Z ain't giving everybody a chance. He walking over people too. He brushing people off too. They doing the same thing. So how can you judge something that you probably do on a daily basis?
Especially as a film writer, you know how many actresses and actors he probably said, no, you ain't good enough to be in my film. And you know he's probably said that. So he's one not to judge.
Oh, I got y'all quiet over there.
No. My man in here said, yo, I don't even want to repeat what he said. He said, what's you talking? I'm just saying. I get you. Now I understand where you're coming from.
You get
I get where you're coming from. I understand that part of it. That yes, they're repeating the cycle. I get it.
Right. Not everybody's perfect, and you don't
try to say, "Oh, they're only doing that because that's what somebody told them."
No, I didn't say that.
No, that ain't gonna fly.
But the only thing I was just trying to point out is the mere fact that if these two individuals, and there's many more, I can bring up more examples. But
there's no point. There's no point.
But
you're trying to say that because it was somebody who's not his mother, and it's somebody else that's not as close as his mother should be to him, that they actually remembered it. How come he can't harbor those same feelings? We got that.
Everybody's human.
That's all.
Even your mama.
That's what I'm saying.
Your mama human, your grandma human, your granddaddy human, and your daddy human.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah. Especially as a parent, when you become a parent, you see things so different. Trust me.
Facts.
You're still human, and you still have your ways, and you still are not mature in the areas that you probably think that you're mature in, and you're not.
100%.
There's a lot of females out there.
But again, kids, like everything else, we're not going to just agree on everything. We
don't know how old she was when she said it. We don't know whether she was a young parent. We don't know whether her parents told her stuff like that. We don't know her experiences. We don't know what happened in his mother's life in order for her to give him the experience that his childhood experience.
And you know what's a funny thing? She probably don't even remember she even said it.
That's what I just said. She's going on by her business and never thought about it again. While he's holding on to something for the rest of his life.
Remember it now.
I am so sorry.
She gonna remember it now. She's like, can I get the Cadillac? Nope.
She's probably not even alive. She probably didn't think. She probably said he gonna hold a grudge to that, and I did the best I could to raise him. Come on,
I'm gonna tell you something, though.
My opinion, I think that's low.
I'm gonna tell you something, though. I think Quentin Tarantino, He's one of them sick types who just watch mother get suffer. They're about to kick her out. He's like, can you get me a house?
But in order for him to say that, I don't think he don't have any love for his mom.
What's up with his father? Yeah, right.
We only heard about the mom. There's no dad.
Father probably got that Bentley. Father probably got the Bentley. Father like, yeah, don't give her that. She wasn't worth that anyway.
maybe she was telling him you're gonna.
And the way these narcissistic kids growing up nowadays, you just don't know.
What? Narcissistic kids. Narcissistic kids. Thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna pull that video up and I'm gonna put it in the group chat so y'all can watch the video and you're going to see how they're making it. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that this type of behavior don't exist, but how these psychologists and all of these people, they have to have discussions on this type of stuff. How they turn things and make every single, how you watch a video and it says, if you falling asleep or if you staying awake, here's a pill for this, here's a pill for that, it's a pill for this, a pill for that. It's the same way. When you watch this video, you're going to see like, well, dang, everything narcissistic. I can't even tell my child, don't do that. That's narcissist. No, it doesn't make sense. That means everybody narcissistic.
Let me break something down. It's a totally big difference. There's different levels of it. All right. And the top tier, hold up, sure. Top tier is a triad. Okay?
I don't trust psychologists.
I'm just telling you, I did my research. So I'm just giving you facts. There's different levels when it comes to it. And the thing with it, yes, in some shape, size, or form, we have some form of narcissistic things in us.
I think narcissist is ego.
No, remember,
that's all I think it is. And everybody has one.
Remember, no, it's not, but it's not just ego. There's so much more. There's so much more. As far as people that felt neglected as a child and their upbringing from that parent, from that neglect, that little snowball, that little pebble that got thrown down the side of the mountain, manifests into this big avalanche. And that's what you get at the end. So there's so much different things that derive from it. There's sexual abuse. There's so many different things that control that narcissistic behavior that we can't even touch it. So if you want to get up with me, I charge X amount just for consultation fees. So come holler at me. I'm not talking to you. So come holler at me.
Oh.
Ready? See, you got your couch, I got mine. You feel me? Holler. Okay.
All I think,
so I'm just saying,
they just needed a good whooping when they was young, and that's it.
So far beyond that, because the ladies way more narcissistic. Some of them are freaks too, so they might just smile back at you. So it's a lot of things in between. I'm just giving you facts. Okay. She don't trust me.
Yeah.
I'm speaking on this video that I watched.
It's real.
Send it to me. Me and you will have the discussion on camera.
We're gonna
definitely on that.
And you gonna be like, dang, I'm narcissist?
No, I'll teach you some stuff. For real, I'll teach you some stuff.
I want to know if I am one. Send it.
Nah, you ain't got me. He should have.
Basically, if I raise my voice at my child, then that's narcissistic behavior.
It's not like that.
Because my voice is being raised at you because I'm disciplining you.
It's not that.
They need to go on with that.
And when you don't have empathy and stuff like that, then yeah, like you don't have empathy, so stuff like that.
When the female wants to rule, you gotta go.
But that's another discussion. But yeah, I want to thank y'all tonight for joining us for this enlightening discussion.
Recaps.
Okay. What's up?
Recaps.
Okay. Yeah. So just to recap on everything.
Who whispering in the background?
That's my man's in them. Yo, I got a squad up in here. They just want to know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming on camera, so they throwing stuff to me as we go along. That's all.
Whatever.
Yo, no love. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. When the squad beating up, believe. So, just to recap, we touched on Brother Polight situation. All right? We touched on the OnlyFans situation. So that's going to be a wrap in a few. And,
They got 1 month. Tally up.
So,
Tally up.
Everybody's scrambling now.
Going hard.
Everybody that got that bigger apartment or a condo or whatever, man, this shit bricks. So,
Bobby Womack. What?
So shit and bricks.
Bobby Womack.
Yo! Yo! Man, you're super old school. If you think you're on me now. Yeah. But oh man, you gotta be twisted.
What?
But yeah, and then also we touched on the Quentin Tarantino situation. So at the end of the day, hey, no one's a perfect parent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they do the best that they can do. Some are dirtbags. I hate to say it. Not everyone is a good one. At the end of the day, Brother Polight, I'm hoping that it really didn't go this way. For the child's sake, at least for the young lady. And if you didn't get an oldest fan yet, how damn it, why not go get that dough for it? So no. I'm telling you right now. So Nisha,
File for unemployment.
what you got to do about that OnlyFans? Still gonna get it? You not doing it?
I'm not doing that.
Thank you. I'll be listening to you. So, at the end of the day, I want to thank y'all all for joining us once again. Hey, you can catch us on all the platforms as always.
More platforms. More platforms.
It's all good. All right, YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Podcaster, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and of course, my best friend, my numero uno, my PNC, iHeartRadio, baby. Live at the barbershop, making it happen all day, every Friday. Shop open at 9. See y'all. Oh, and go out in the world and be somebody, hot damn it. Slap that child on the ass.
Go out in the world and be somebody.